Enormous Form coming at you guys today again with another video. We're wrapping up day 3 of the NFL draft for the Detroit Lions. They ended up having 3 picks, and on day 3 via trade, they only had 2 going in. Ended up trading, and these are the 3 picks that they had, guys. Round 4, they picked wide receiver Amon-Ra, St. Brown, USC Trojan. Round 4 was back-to-back. Linebacker Derrick Barnes, Purdue Boilermakers, and then they had to wait a long time to get to pick this one. It was round 7. Running back Jermar, Jefferson, Oregon State Beaver. Let's start off with the first guy that they drafted in round 4, pick 112. Was wide receiver Amon-Ra, St. Brown, USC Trojans. 6'1", 200 pounds, 178 receptions, 2,270 yards. 12.8 yards per catch, 16 touchdowns, 69 rushing yards, a touchdown, 3 years as a Trojan. Now this is a run and catch, a catch and run type weapon. Great hands, catches the ball with his hands, not his body, and plays way bigger than he really is. Finds open spots on the field, has a real nice feel for the game. Can go up and make the contested catch. Hard to bring down, is very physical, and loves to block. Did some punt returner, kick returner as well, and moves to change. Extensive route tree. He's not just a one-trick pony guy who just runs in a straight line. He had an extensive route tree at USC and extremely reliable. Now, with the positives come the negatives. The guy did have a sports hernia. That required some surgery. He is a smaller wide receiver, but he plays bigger than he is. Doesn't have breakaway speed, more fast, like more quick than fast. You know what I mean? And the limited action on the outside. He's primarily just a slot guy, which is okay. You know what I mean? Very smart kid though, and extremely intelligent and really savvy. It was a really good pick. I thought this was a really solid pick. He was pretty much projected to go right around here in the 4th round, maybe 5th round. But he was projected to go right around here. This was a solid pick. Even Brad Holmes was making jokes about it, though. And I had to pick a wide receiver so everybody can get off my butt. You know what I mean? So he's got a little bit of sense of humor to it. But it was a really, really good pick. A physical wide receiver that's been productive. Now with their next pick, it was linebacker Derrick Barnes. It was back-to-back from the Purdue Boilermakers. 6'1", 240 pounds. 317 tackles, 33 tackles for loss, 10.5 sacks, 5 QB hits, 1 forced fumble, an interception, and 3 pass breakups in a 4-year stint at Purdue. Played a lot of edge at Purdue and a little bit of stack linebacker, so he played both. A lot of edge though, and good blitzer, solid speed and balance, a finisher, uses his hands well. He's very active with his hands. Very good at timing snaps. You really like that. Good technique when engaging with blockers. A thumper. Very reliable tackler that wraps up players. He's tough. He's a tough kid. Now, he's a tweener, though. No real position in college. He didn't really develop at one position. Limited length. He's only 6'1", 240. Not a special player in coverage. Didn't do much of it. Underdeveloped at the linebacker, like I said earlier, and he could be like a 4-3 Sam or a 3-4 inside linebacker. Not really too sure where they're going to play this kid or what kind of scheme we're even going to run. So, I don't know what they're going to play him at, but he has been productive as a player at Purdue. This is a kid that's going to need to find a position for him as soon as possible, and stick him there and develop him. Now with the last pick, this pick took a long time to wait, guys. I think it was the 3rd last pick of the draft itself. Close to Mr. Irrelevant, but just not quite. It was running back Jermar Jefferson, Oregon State Beaver. 5'10", 217 pounds, 2,923 yards, 5.7 yards per carry, 27 touchdowns, 43 receptions, 299 yards through the air and a couple touchdowns through the air as well, and about 3 years at Oregon State. I thought this pick was great value in the 7th round. This kid should have went a lot earlier. At least no later than the 4th round. He slipped. Running backs just don't get enough love in the NFL. It's obvious. This was a really good pick. Now, great balance as a runner, solid build, a power back. Does not go down after the first hit, so he's got some yak to him. Yards after contact, great vision. Only 5 fumbles with 514 carries. That's what you like to see. You really like to see that. So he doesn't fumble the ball a ton. That's in 3 years, 5 fumbles. So that's really good. Now he's got decent speed, but he will get caught from behind at times. Not a clean pass catcher. He has done it. He probably averaged about maybe 14 to 15 catches a year. He's not great out of the backfield catching the ball. Kind of seems a little bit uncomfortable doing it at times, but he has done it. And he's not the greatest blocker either. For his size, he should be a little bit better of a blocker at about 217, 220. You'd like him to be a little bit better blocker, but he's not. What he's going to be, probably like a rotational back, maybe some goal line. Carry on could be on notice, not too sure. They like carry on because his blocking abilities are very rare, and he's good at it. So this kid's probably going to have to block. I think he'll make the team though. If he looks good in camp catching the ball, this could be an even better pick. So he's going to be probably the number 3, obviously, production-wise. Anyways, he's going to be fighting with Kerryon Johnson. They could end up just keeping 4 running backs on this roster. I have a feeling that this guy will make the team, even though he's a 7th-round pick. It should be interesting to see what him and Kerryon kind of do in camp. But that was it, guys. It was 3 picks. They went offense heavy here with two guys as a wide receiver position and the running back position. So they kind of needed the wide receiver. Obviously, they needed the linebacker. They needed to get some type of linebacker and some type of wide receiver on this roster, and they did that, and I thought they did it well. The running back spot, the guy that they grabbed in the 7th, wasn't really completely necessary, but the actual talent and the value itself was kind of hard to pass up. Now you have to remember too, guys like Swift. He was banged up a little bit last year, had the concussion, he had the lower body injury as well, I think. Just nicks and bruises here, banged up. And Kerryon Johnson is not the most reliable guy as well. Jamal Williams has been pretty reliable in Green Bay from what I can remember. I'm not 100% sure of that, but from what I can remember, I'm pretty sure he took over for Aaron Jones actually last year for more than a few games, and did pretty well. So good draft, guys. Draft's over. Probably do a draft grade later on, but right now I just finished up to day 3. That's what we had, and it was pretty good draft. Now I got another video coming out soon. I'm going to be talking about some of our UDFAs, our undrafted free agents that we picked up. We picked up quite a bit of them. I think last I checked, it was about 8. Maybe I'm wrong on that number, but it was about 8 players. And there's a couple that I really want to talk about because I thought we got a couple of guys that I thought should have been drafted at least, and I thought we hit on some some pickups. So I thought that was pretty nice. But that's the video, guys. Thanks for paying attention. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the bottom right. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and get all my videos. And don't forget to like and comment. Negative, positive, don't matter. I'm coming at you. Go Lions. Let's go. Boom.